You have 3 minutes for your speech. Your time begins when you say the first word.
Hi, I'm Charlene Sullivan, a double major in nursing and pre-med with a minor in psychology. And I'm running to serve you as your Vice President of Administration for the next term. I want to talk about what leadership is. What determines a good leader? A good leader goes from the back and not lead from the front. It helps build up each other's members in order to achieve that one goal that we all strive for. A Vice President of Administration is a great example of that. A Vice President of Administration has its A board, so that is their team. That is their team to help you guys, the general members, in order to create the experience that we all want for. A great experience for all general members to come back for. According to the bylaws, the Vice President of Administration assists the President and the Secretaries in administrative duties, and it also has full responsibility into the appointed board. As this stated, I will make our A board my main priority as I strive for bringing out the best of our A board's capability to utilize the resources that we have and make it our goal to make our general members' experience worthwhile. My plan is just as simple as A, B, C. A, analyzing our strengths and weaknesses. We have to know what we have and what we lack in order to build up from that. I plan on having regular one-on-one appointments with our A boards just to figure out how they're doing with their day-to-day life, if there's something going on with the committee, any drama that they can't really resolve, or maybe something going on at home, or something going on in their daily lives that they need help. Because a strong A board needs to be well physically, mentally, spiritually, and all of the above. B, bringing out the best of our board. Everyone is unique, and everyone needs to showcase their individuality. And C, creating stronger bonds to work together cohesively. I may lack leadership, but I'm so willing to learn. That doesn't mean I'm not going to give 110% into this club, but I will be the best. I will do everything that I can in order to be a good Vice President of Administration. I can see to all of the questions. Sorry.
You have 2 minutes and 34 seconds for Q&A. Your Q&A time starts now.
So in your speech, you mentioned that you want to improve upon the weaknesses that we have. What is at least one weakness that you feel we have right now that you would like to improve upon for the next year?
It's the lack of communications between committees and the Vice President of Administration. Sometimes you have different committees that lack the communication that every VPA has, and sometimes it's inevitable. Sometimes you'll have friends in that certain committee, but then that's not the job of the Vice President of Administration. There's no specific friends on that. You have to treat every single of your committee head as equals. So just in case, so it's not a favoritism kind of system.
How will you handle conflict among members of the administration board?
So conflicts between A board, like committee chairs, I would face the problem head on. I would have both of them together. First, I would have them separately and talk about what's the problem, but then have them conversate together in order to resolve that conflict.
How has your Circle K experience in terms of club, division, and district prepared you to lead an A board?
My Circle K experience is that I've learned a lot from all general members, A boards and E boards. Attending board meetings and committee meetings, I've experienced that it's a worthwhile thing to do, and it's incredible experience. For having district-wide, I have not enough experience, but I'm still willing to learn.
How would you handle an unresponsive appointed board member?
Having an unresponsive board member, they will not hear the end of me until they finally respond to me. I'm a very persistent person that I will call them, Facebook them, write a Sky message for them just so that they can answer me.
In the event of an A board position becoming vacant or someone stepping down from that position, how do you react to that?
Having someone step down from a position, according to the bylaws, the president appoints the appoints the A board committee along with the approval of its executive board. So once that happens, I will consult with the executive board immediately and have that position filled right away or be taken out.
What if no one wants to do the position?
If no one wants to do the position, I will be so happy to fulfill that position. Or even so take it out if it's not so deemed necessary.